Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we here at Travel Visa Pro are going to show you how to get your very first passport so you can start traveling the world. To get started, you'll need the following. The application for passport, also known as DS-11. You can easily find this on the U.S. State Department's website. Next, you'll need 2 signed letters of authorization. Your flight itinerary. If you don't have your itinerary ready, don't worry. There's a supplemental form that you can fill out instead. Then, you'll need 2 passport-style photographs. A check written out to the U.S. Department of State, proof of citizenship, and finally, proof of identity. Let's start with the DS-11 form. This is the official application from the US government. You must fill out all the relevant information: name, birthday, social security number, email, family info, and trip information. When you complete the application, you'll get to the Passport Products and Fees page. You can choose between the passport book plus passport card or just the passport book. Also, you'll be able to choose between the 28-page standard book or the non-standard 52-page book. There is also a section for delivery and processing methods. These choices are irrelevant and they'll have no bearing on the processing time or fees for your passport. Print out 2 copies of the DS-11. It is very important that you do not sign these documents. You will sign it at a later time. The letters of authorization allows Travel Visa Pro to go to the State Department on your behalf. Travel Visa Pro needs 2 original handwritten copies. Check the first 2 boxes, put your name, phone number, today's date, write Travel Visa Pro under the business name, and last but not least is your signature. We'll also need a copy of your flight itinerary. An email printout is fine. Main points are name of traveler, date of flight, and flight number. If you don't have a flight itinerary, don't worry. There's a supplemental form that you can fill out instead. The next step is to get photocopies of all these documents, including the check and your birth certificate. Once you have all these things together, you're ready to get your documents sealed and authorized at the passport acceptance facility. There are 3 steps to get your documents sealed. First, find the closest passport acceptance facility to you. Some may require appointments, so check with your local facility before arriving. Next, ask the clerk to seal your documents into an official envelope so you can send it to Travel Visa Pro. Finally, it is at this point that you will sign the DS-11 and the clerk will confirm your identity. Before we seal this envelope, let's review what you'll be sending. 1 letter of authorization, your proof of citizenship. This will be returned to you when the passport is completed. A copy of your proof of identity, a copy of your flight itinerary, the completed and now signed DS-11 form, 2 identical passport photos, a check to the U.S. Department of State for $170 for a passport book, or $200 for the book and a card. And here's what you'll want to hold on to. The other authorization letter, your copy of your proof of citizenship, your proof of identity, your flight itinerary, a copy of the DS-11 form that is filled but unsigned, and a copy of the check. You must make a copy of the check and place it on the outside of the sealed envelope. Passport applications received without a copy of the check outside of the sealed envelope will not be submitted. There are no exceptions to this. Now, you are ready to send your documents to Travel Visa Pro. Thank you for taking the time to look at this video.